Hi, hello, welcome back. So, it's been a while and I apologize for that. I was editing a video, more like a vlog that I wanted to post, and within trying to get that out of the editing software that I use, footage had been deleted and it completely just ruined. I don't know where it went, and so I'm not actually sure I'm gonna share that vlog or not, if I'm gonna remake those clips, because I was editing so much that I am not sure I can remember what was happening, and I'm really sad because I really was like happy and I really liked what that was going to be, so I'm not really positive yet if I'm going to be remaking that. Anyway, so that I apologize for it has been almost a month since I've posted anything and I feel really bad. I completely forgot about the fact that I completely redid my room, my setting, so I actually haven't I changed a lot, but where I'm filming hasn't really changed. I literally just moved over like a foot from where I used to film. But as you can see, like, my bed has shifted. I completely kind of redid this whole area yesterday, actually. I'm not done, so there's going to be some stuff on my walls, but I haven't gotten there yet, and this was just a nice time for me to film. Today, it's going to get a few new touches. I have my whole, like, Sarah J. Maas collection, actually right now displayed, because so this right here is my actual like bookshelf. It doesn't even hold all my books, and not all my books are here yet, but that is my like technical bookshelf, and so I took my whole Sarah J. Maas collection because it's what takes up the most in that shelf, because I have so many books and I put them on display. I'm not really too happy about it. If you want to go see what it is, you can always go over to my Instagram, because I actually just posted a picture. Not really liking the picture either, but yeah, no, so I'm not really sure about the display. I may change it, which the only reason I don't want to is that it will mess up kind of the symmetry. There's not too much symmetry, but there is a little bit of symmetry, and so I'm not sure, but my collector's edition of A Court of Thorns and Roses has fallen off, I think, only once within the last, like, I've just been chilling here, and that wasn't even when I was here, so I don't know exactly why it fell off. But I'm gonna keep it up there for a day or two now. I have something under it. I actually have my laundry hamper that has clothes in it, so my laundry hamper is like catching it, so it's not getting any damage. Otherwise I would take it down, but I'm gonna leave everything where it is currently, because I want it to be there. I don't want it to stay there, but if it's going to keep falling, I don't want it to be there, because I don't want it to be falling and getting damaged. So there will be a few more changes in the future, but it's not going to be too many, because I'm only going to be adding things to like my walls. Now, this is kind of my TBR currently. These are really all of my books that I have on hand that I haven't read. So the first book that I am planning on diving into is Once and Future by Amy Rose Capetta and Corey McCarthy. This is actually a book that I got from one of my friends, and she gave it to me now probably about a month ago, and I feel really bad, but I was trying to finish Throne of Glass, and I didn't do that because I don't own the books, and so I haven't finished them, but I was trying to finish that series, so I hadn't got into this one, and then I haven't really read since a week ago. It's a long time, but I've been kind of just like lounging around. But so this book is about Ari Helix, and she is looking for a way to basically save her world, because of a like tyrant that is trying to control her world. She finds the so it's kind of a retelling of Sword in the Stone, and she found the sword, and Merlin, if you don't know who Merlin is, he's kind of like that really like guiding kind of wizard who's trying to like guide her in a certain direction, and he wants her to help him save like the galaxy, kind of, I think. I don't know a lot about this because, like I said, it's a recommendation from my friend, and she gave me the book, and I was like, okay, why not? So there, I don't know too much about it. No, so I'm actually kind of excited. I know that I was actually thinking of, or I'd heard of it and thinking of picking it up, but I hadn't, and so she gave it to me, and that's what I'm going to be reading probably after I film this. I probably won't even edit. I'll probably go and read a bit because I haven't yet, and I really want to. But This Time Will Be Different by Misa Sugiura. Sorry if I said that completely wrong, but that's what I'm going for right now. And this is a contemporary that I got for Christmas, actually. And I'm actually really excited to read it. This is a book about CJ, who has never really lived up to her mother's expectations and has found a passion for making flower displays in her, I believe, aunt's shop. And it's a family-owned shop, but her aunt is the one who runs it. And her aunt something happens and her mom is selling their shop to a family called the McAllisters. And CJ is really against this, not only because she will have to give up something that she really loves, but because the McAllisters took a lot of land from Japanese Americans during World War II. I think the next one I want to dive into, just to give myself a break, because I'm not a big fan. I haven't read a lot of contemporaries. If you look on my shelves, I have a lot of fantasies. And if they're modern fantasies, I still have too many of those. I don't have a lot of contemporaries, but that's also because most of the contemporaries that I read I look at it as really cliche, and then I lose interest in them. So it's kind of sad, but I don't own a lot of contemporaries because of the reason that I don't read them often. Beware That Girl by Teresa Toten, which this book is I know nothing about. It doesn't, as you can see, it doesn't have a dust cover, and that's because this is my sister's book. And actually I have a few books for the same reason that I don't have the dust cover in this. I have some books that what happened was the dust cover came off. I think my sister had been reading this, or for some reason she had taken the dust cover off, and the dust cover had found a spot that wasn't safe, and it got crushed. And I have a few books, I know, I don't think they're on my shelves, but I've taken the dust cover off, and then I've put them in a not really safe place, and then they got crushed, and then I had to throw them out because they just didn't look nice anymore. They really didn't do their job too well. It was weird. But that's the reason this doesn't have a dust cover. And so I don't know a lot about this book. I do think it's kind of a thriller, contemporary. I don't really know. I feel like that's what it is. But like I said, I don't know nothing about this book. My sister didn't tell me. She was just here's some books I don't want. Do you want some of them? And I was like, yeah, so I pulled some of them. Just to give myself a nice, easy contemporary, I'm going to read Juniors by Quiet Heart Hemmings. And so this book is really, like I said, this is a really easy contemporary. It's maybe 100 or 200 pages. Not that long. So hopefully really easy to read through, or I'll DNF it. One of the two. But so this is about a girl, and I actually believe her mom's famous, or her mom's a famous model, something like that. And she is going to this kind of either it's an island, or it's just a beach city or a beach town, and she's trying to kind of fit in. I think she's trying to stay out of the spotlight. She doesn't really want to be in there. She kind of wants to find her people. And she meets these two twins. One's a boy, one's a girl. And she becomes best friends with the girl, and she starts falling for the boy. And it's kind of this whole thing of that she doesn't want to ruin this dynamic. She's trying to figure out what's happening. Basically every contemporary. How can she tell her new, really close friend that she's in love with her brother? Is that going to cause a rift between them? Because she really doesn't want that. But yeah, so I'm hoping this will be a really easy contemporary to just dive into. And then my last one is Say You'll Remember Me by Katie McGarry. I'm actually really excited for this because I feel like it's one that I could really, really like, because it's about two people. It's kind of like a Romeo and Juliet kind of story. The girl is the governor's daughter, and the boy is coming out of prison, and her father has decided that he's going to make this rehabilitation kind of system to help people, especially young people coming out of prison, to help them get back into normal society, get jobs, and just get back into things without what happened to them creating like a rift. And so this boy is kind of the spotlight person. He's in the spotlight about what happened to him and getting his life back together, and they fall in love, and it's basically like a forbidden romance and dealing with what is she going to do? Is she going to still try to be the perfect daughter, or is she going to push that aside for love? So another kind of like been there, done that contemporary, but I'm hoping it does sound like something I could be really interested in. If it dives into some more kind of politics or something like that, I could actually really enjoy this. But yeah, no, so that's it. So that's really not a lot of books. That is only 5 books that I really have to read. I really don't know at this point, because I don't feel like 5 books is going to last me that long if I'm going to be having getting a lot of reading done. So, I hope you guys liked the video. That is it for now. How are things going in your area? How are you being affected? Are you getting a lot of reading done? How are you filling your time? Let me know down below, and I hope you have a great day, morning, night. I hope a book brings a little light into your life sometime soon. Mwah.